In this video, we're going to show you how to create a listing. I'm going to show you this as if you've already logged into the site and registered as a user. If you want to know how to register, there is a video called How to Register to the SeeNoBounds platform. Feel free to go over and view that video. But for this purposes, we're going to assume that you have already created your account and you are already logged in. You're going to click on the icon and you're going to go over to Profile. This will bring you into your user dashboard. From here, you can see a button that says Add a Business. If you click that business, it will take you over to a form like so. Now, above the form, you'll have what option you are choosing to select. For this occasion, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to select Network and Monthly. But it depends what you want to choose. If you want to know more about the pricing, please go over to the View Pricings video or go over to the Pricings page, and that will be able to take you through what you get for your listing. So the first thing you need to do is how were you introduced to SeeNoBounds? The reason why we do this is just for marketing purposes. If you're introduced by a person, then simply type their name into this box. I'm going to use Charlotte, who is obviously our business partner, and that will then just give us an idea on how you have found out about us. If, of course, that was for Google, you would just type in Google. So this now next bit is all about you and your business. So you select what group you want to join. This is only available in the Directory Plus and the network packages. So I want to join Cardiff, for example. You would then put in your business name, and I'm going to put this in as Test Business. You would then put your name, which for this time I'm going to put obviously Jamie McAnsh. Then you would add your job title if you've got one. So I'm going to put founder, your phone number if you so wish to have one, and then your email address. This is obviously quite crucial. So you do need an email address and a phone number. This is so that people can really identify and get hold of you. Because at the end of the day, you want people to get hold of you. You want to add your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn profiles if you want. You will need to add the full user domain with that, the full HTTP or HTTPS. So your full URL in there. And that will then create the icon that is then displayed with the link. With a WhatsApp, if you want to add the WhatsApp number, all you do is you would paste that into the folder, and then you would put your number in the end, and that would then create your WhatsApp link. This means that if someone then clicks WhatsApp, it will then call them directly. You want to add your website to the address as well. Remember to add the full HTTP or HTTPS address in that box as well. Okay. If you have a YouTube channel, exactly the same thing. You may want to be able to put a book now button in. So this will come up as book a one-to-one. And how this works is you put in your calendar link by here, and people will be able to book in directly to your HubSpot or Calendly profiles. You'll need to add a description. As a free member, you only get 250 characters, but as a Directory Plus member or a Networker member, you will obviously be able to put in there as much as you want. So let's put in a small description. I'm just going to write test note for the time being, just so that we can say that we've got something there. And as you come down, you need to select your category. So I'm going to go is for active living, but you can select more than one category. Then over here, you can check in what your default category would be. And for now, I'm just going to use baked goods. In here, you would select your logo. This is the bit that shows up next to the profile at the top of the listing. And you want it to show a decent image. I always use, for those of you who are familiar with sizes, I always use a Twitter size image to go there. which is 640 by 360. And the same for your profile. Use a 150 by 150 for your profile photo, and make sure that that photo is a clear photo. It's what you want people to see when they look at you. So in here, you can put up to 10 other images if you so wish. And then as you go down, you can literally add an image, create a call to action, and then the link of which that call to action goes to. This is the bit where you direct users to where you want them to go, whether that be a page on your website, whether it be a page on a product that you are selling. It doesn't matter what you want that call to action can be. You've got 4 of them to choose from. Just remember that it's a maximum of 250 characters in each one of the boxes. Then as you come down here, this is the additional information section. So this is when you would put meet Jamie, for example. So meet me, and then a bit of information about who I am. You have 500 characters in each of these boxes. If you don't add anything in the box, as the same for the call to actions, those boxes will not show up on your main listing. Now, when it comes to enter the address, this is where we have most of the issues. And I have created a video all about how to enter an address on SeeNoBounds. You can just click location, and it will choose the location of which you are, and it will put your address into the pin. However, if you wanted to use a more significant postcode, for example, it will then give you an actual address that you can then use. So, for example, I put the wrong number in there, but let's say 9ST, and it will bring up that particular area. Sorry, that's the postcode there. And it will actually bring up a more specific postcode to your area. If you click on it, it then takes the pin drop there. You don't need to do anything here. This will automatically be embedded once you've selected an address from this point up here. Okay. Then as you come down, don't worry about longitude and latitude. That is purely there for this specification. And once you've done that, you'll literally just hit submit. Once you've hit submit, your listing will then go off to be checked by us, but it will go live. And then you can go over to the paid section. So your listing won't show live until you have fully paid for that listing. Okay, I will receive an email to say that you've posted it, but it won't actually show live until you have actually paid for that listing in whole. I'm not obviously going to pay for that listing at this point because I don't need to. But what you would do is you put your card details in and all the details that it's asked for. Remember, it will ask for the postcode, and then you just hit pay now, and that will then send your listing live. If you have any other questions about how to create a listing, please get in touch. We will be happy to help you out further.